Hey, this is Johnny on the Sunrise Show on the Talk of Las Vegas. And as predicted, down here in Las Vegas, they have shut everything down. It is dark as a pocket. All the casinos are dark. All of the stores are dark. The street lights are out. Nobody's on the road. It is shut down. That's it for. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. My finger was in front of the lens. I'm sorry. That's my bad. That is my bad. Well, I have to apologize for that. It's like the War of the Worlds. I hope nobody jumped off the top of a building because of that. Hey, this is Johnny. You're watching the Sunrise Show, and look, we've got some already got some clouds and some atmospheric stuff going on there on the strip, on the Sunrise Show in front of the Las Vegas Strip on the Talk of Las Vegas. I hope you're having a good day today, whether you're watching us live or pre-recorded. I can't imagine that you would be doing either, but if you are, hey, thanks a lot. Thanks for stopping by for this hour or so to get a little bit of news, weather, sports, commentary, if you will. We might even have a caller or two calling in with something that they want to talk about. I think maybe we might be getting a call from the Institute, because I talked to Dr. Genio earlier, and she said she's got some pretty interesting theories that they're working on down there at the Institute, and they want to pass along to you, the viewers or the listeners. Here's the thing about this show. You can either turn down the volume and just watch the sun come up, or you could turn away from the video portion of the show and just listen to it, or better yet, don't listen, don't watch, win-win. Hey, oh, you know what, hey, here's the thing, right now, we've got a president that when he talks, he says probably 2 or 3 times more than he should when he describes something. We got the big ship, it's a wonder. Hey, this is Johnny with the Sunrise Show on the Talk of Las Vegas. I guess somebody on the internet's decided, we're going to pull the plug on this crap. And that was it for part one. Anyway, I was just about to tell you that you can get cheap gas if you're a member of Sam's Club. If you're a member of Sam's Club, that's probably going to be your best bet, because most of the listings that I'm seeing here in Las Vegas are at the Sam's Club and Costco. About $1.99, $1.98, $2.01. And so head over to a Costco or a Sam's Club, and you might get some pretty cheap gas. Now, if you don't have a membership and you want some cheap gas, there are Arco. Arco is pretty cheap. They're fairly inexpensive. The ones there's one at a lot of the Arcos are about the same price. There's one at Decatur and Oki, and there's one at Flamingo and Jones, and one at Sunset and Decatur, and they're pretty. But right across the street, Sunset Decatur, Maverick gas is maybe about a penny or so more expensive, but it's kind of a cool thing. It's not the same if you do the ATM machine card in there. They give you choices, and it's more entertaining that they're adding to the experience of getting your gas. So that's worth a penny a gallon right there. Okay, there's a big truck, he lost his load. Get it? So if you're looking for the cheap gas, you're probably going to head on down to the Costco or the Sam's Club if you have a membership. And if you don't have a membership, that's okay. They'll just let you scream and yell out there. Hey, I want to talk about some of our sponsors. Sponsors, this is the fuel that keeps this engine going. If there's no sponsors, no show. And you're going, no more sponsors, no more sponsors. But Oh, let's say that you have a small business, okay? Well, you don't want to brag about it. Anyway, get it? So you go to the gas station, okay? Or everybody, and especially businessmen or women. You go to the gas station and you get two choices. You get two choices. And what are the two choices? Cash or credit, right? Cash or credit. If you got cash, you give them the cash. You get a little bit shaved off the price, if you will. But if you use the credit card, then you got to pay more. So here's the thing. If you're a small business owner, you could do the same thing. Did you know that? Oh, yeah, you can do that. So you can give them a cash purchase option. So a guy comes in your store, hey, I want a new muffler put on my car. You're going to pay cash? Uh, why? Well, hey, this is Johnny. On the Sunrise Show on the Talk of Las Vegas. You kidding me? Look where we are today. We're down here at the home office. And you know, I think Al Gore is doing something behind the scenes, and he keeps turning the switch and cutting us off. So we're going to try to continue on. Oh, that kind of looks spooky in the background there. Ooh, it was the... Oh, is that God appearing over the Sunrise Show? Oh, no, I hope not. Well, anyway, hey, this is our third attempt to stay online today on the Sunrise Show on the Talk of Las Vegas. You kidding me? So the sun's coming up. We're going to try a handheld, so maybe the phone was heating up. The show was a bit too hot. That's it. Yeah, it's too hot for the internet. Well, anyway, this is Johnny down here at the Internet Show. And we're talking about what to do if you want to pass the savings along to your customers and offer them a cash or credit option for their payments. And if you want to do that, if you're a small business owner, you can go to cashmastersusa.com. That's cashmastersusa.com. And if you happen to miss any of our sponsors and you say, what was he talking about with that big rubber boat thing? What was that all about? Well, you can go to thesunriseshow.com. That's thesunriseshow.com. All one word, thesunriseshow.com. You don't even have to put in those wwws. That's stupid. You haven't had to put in the wwws since the last 20 years. And I hate when, oh, you gotta go to www. No, you don't. You don't have to go to www. You just go to thesunriseshow.com and you'll see some info on all of our sponsors. Now, let's get down to business here. I understand that while we're on break, Dr. Genio from the Institute has called in. Are you still there, Dr. Genio, or did you?
Yes, I am here, but it looks like we've been interrupted again.
Well, it says to me I'm live, and I got one.
It says you. Okay, we're live. Okay, good. Good. Maybe my stream is just running a little slow at the Institute.
They have medication for that.
Yeah, it could be.
So, welcome to the show, Dr. Genio at the Institute, and tell people, give a little background of what is going on what you do down at the Institute.
Well, we study theories that could be true and most likely are true, but we study theories, interesting theories.
This would probably not be a place for a person to work if they had a lisp, would it?
I'm sorry, what was that?
If you had a lisp, this is probably not the place for you to work.
Probably not.
Yeah, because they said, where do you work? I say, at the Institute for Theories.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Or something along those lines. Anyway, so what are you working on today that our viewers/listeners might enjoy hearing about?
Well, I've got a little little tidbit about the election. And so this I thought was interesting. They said 2,000 dogs voted in this election. 2,000 dogs? 800, yeah, and 870 of them voted twice.
Oh, that's not that. That's going to give a black eye to dogs. If you're doing dogs versus cats, that's yeah. Now, did they track how many cats voted?
Well, you know what? Actually, we didn't get that number this morning, but we did get the number of dogs.
Dogs, yeah.
But talking about dogs and cats,
Talking about dogs, talking about
yeah.
cats.
Well, one of the theories that we're looking into is they say that your cat looks down on you.
Well, yeah, because they're
Your
always
cat.
climbing up on the shelf and everything like that. Half the time you can't even find them. You know what? Hey, this is Johnny on the Sunrise Show on the Talk of Las Vegas, and I think they're getting wise to us because they keep shutting off the show every 5 minutes. So this might be a 10-episode show for just today, November 20th, on the Sunrise Show on the Talk of Las Vegas, and we still have our institute girl woman from the institute, and she was just about telling us a little bit about the theory that they've come up with the election here in Nevada, or is this everywhere that the dogs were voting?
I think that they've found 2,000 dogs. I don't know that it's all in LV. It's probably all over. But they said 870 voted twice, which was kind of interesting. So we're taking a look at that. And then also talking about dogs and cats, like you said, what they say is your cat thinks he's kind of like better than you. He kind of looks down on you. They say dogs, on the other hand, they look up to you.
Exactly.
They think you are the god. A good old dog, they look up to you. But, pigs, on the other hand, do you know pigs? Think they're equal with you.
They're equal. Well,
Yes.
the cat thing makes sense because in ancient prehistoric lore, cat, when they came down from the heavens, cat-like people, they were treated as gods.
Oh,
Yeah.
the cat people.
Cat people,
Yeah.
exactly. They're shapeshifters, if you will.
Okay, so then when the dog people came down, then they were just happy and just kind of served man or something.
Exactly. Now, I did get a couple of emails to the show. If you don't mind me reading a couple real quick.
Oh, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
One here, it says, "Dear Johnny, so many years ago, I gave birth to you, and I'm quite disappointed. Signed, Mom."
Oh.
Wow. Maybe I should read these ahead of time. I have another one.
Yeah.
I have another one here. "Dear Casey, can you settle an argument for me? Ben." That's it. I don't understand that one, but hey. So now, were those the only theories that you came up here with the dog?
Oh, no, I've got quite a bit of stuff that we're working on. Did you know? Did you know? And we're trying to go back in time and get the documentation and all that. But